Welcome to another episode right here. We are trending. Yours truly, Ezekiel, your humble and gracious host. So glad to be back with you for another episode. And with me, hey, this man needs no introduction, but I'm going to introduce him anyway. All-time Chutney Soca Monarch champion. You know, one of the frontline singers of the big band Karma, the one and only Mr. Ravi B. Ravi, touchdown, brother.
Hey, Giselle, how are you going, man?
I am good. Glad to have you trending. Season's greetings to you.
Thank you. Same to you.
How's the family, brother?
Everyone is fine, man. Everybody, yeah.
Doing well, all things considered.
Well, all things considered, I think we're pretty okay.
Yeah.
None of us, we didn't get the, not opportunity, but we didn't get the virus yet. So we're good.
Of course, you're following all the protocols.
Yeah, definitely.
Doing what's necessary. Now, with that being said, those people influence you to then pursue your own career to the point where you have your own band, you and the team, your brother, your sister, everyone.
Yes.
That calls for a lot of strength.
Yes.
A lot of strength within the team and the family.
Yeah, well, definitely.
But we're all human.
Yeah.
You could tell us some of your greatest strengths and some of the weaknesses that you think within yourself you might need to work on.
Well, my greatest strength was always family. Nisha, Anna, myself, mom, and everyone around us. We move like a family, always. And that always helps a lot because I always believe that all minds are greater than one mind, you know? And everything that we do, we discuss it and we work together to build on it. Like for instance, Karma. We started Karma because we wanted to elevate Chutney Soca. And with my father's band, the Rampasad, it was a Bollywood band, so we was kind of interfering with what they really stand for now, and that is why we came out with Karma to elevate it. We wanted to start mixing Chutney Soca with dancehall and soca music and now trap and whatnot, right? And that's what we wanted to do with Karma. We had that exclusive vibes now. And of course, with some of the weaknesses that we will always encounter is that trying new things. We like to be different, and every time we try new stuff, you know, I believe that for some reason, especially in the music industry, like a lot of people every time we introduce something new, they're never ready for it, you know? And but we have to keep trying because difference always works. And that is I would always say that is one of my weaknesses because we're always trying to do different things and it could lead you down the wrong road. But not in a bad way, but like in terms of hard work, you put out so much effort and it didn't really go anywhere. Like people wasn't really ready for that yet now, so to speak.
Well, I like how you answered that question because it leads into my next two questions. I kind of tie one into the other because for you to go through all of that and still be where you are, that means you have to be a very motivated individual.
Of course.
Right.
I mean,
so what motivates Ravi B? What do you draw on? You know, like especially in the times like this now where
yes.
Borders are closed. What drives you inside?
I really think it's passion for music. I just have a huge passion for music. I love programming. I love producing. I love being in the studio, putting on my laptop, checking out new plugins, checking out new tunes. I just like to build beats. I have so much ideas in my head, and it's so amazing that we have the technology now to actually take the idea from here and put it into a computer, and that really helps. So it's passion. It's all passion that motivates me. Even in this time now where there's absolutely no work happening for all entertainers, the only thing we can really do is improve on ourselves musically in studio, try different genres of music, and so much different things we could do, you know?
So talking about improving, improving on the music, improving in oneself.
Yes.
Let's look at the industry. Tell us some of the things, especially now where we are forced, no fault of our own, to really take a step back. We have to.
Yes.
And now we could really look at everything at a wide landscape. What are some of the things that you see that you really, really like that has been happening over the years and growing, and some of the things that you know, hey, we need to fix this. I really like this in the industry itself and our music. Something you're willing to share?
Well, there's so many things, but I'll just touch on one.
Yeah.
One thing I always wanted to improve in the Chutney Soca part of the industry is visuals. And, you know, when I say visuals, I'm not only speaking about music videos. it's like we could do so much more. And I'll give you an example of that. The virtual concerts that I see so much chutney soca artists, they're getting involved in now, and we are spending more time improving our craft. I think that's one of the things we really need to do, because visual is a very important thing in our industry. And there's a lot of chutney soca artists out there that needs to be, they need to put a face to the person. You'll hear the person's song, but you don't know who it is. Yeah. And I saw over the entire COVID, I'll say the COVID season, the entire COVID season, I see a lot of people coming more and more on social media. They're getting more involved. Like even myself, I find myself doing a lot more on TikTok and Instagram and virtual concerts. And yeah, and I'm actually seeing a different side. I'm actually seeing the visual side of my career now, you know, and I think we could do so much more with it.
You could see that there's a lot of time and detail that goes into every aspect of your performances, no matter how large or small the scale might be as far as viewership or crowd. It doesn't matter. Once you're on, you know. Yes. And I'm glad that you mentioned visuals. And then visuals, now we obviously have to tie that into the internet. So yes. Internet, social media, and all of that. So how do you feel that has played a part and impacted the industry, especially now during the COVID time, this COVID pandemic, this dark time?
I would say the internet was our savior. Over the few years, I've been trying to, you know, tell my colleagues that, the way to go now is Instagram, YouTube, social media, right? That's the beginning. But now you're seeing it. Now everybody just back. And they have no choice but let's get on the social media, because if we don't, we'll get left behind. The world is now digital.
Interesting.
And you know, there are some advantages and disadvantages of COVID-19. And of course, we all know what the disadvantages are, but some of the advantages, for me personally, like I got trapped outside in Florida for 6 months. And it was really mind-blowing for me, because I also got the opportunity to try things I never had the chance to do before, like cooking. I did a lot more reading and just exploring and like looking at so many different things to improve my Bollywood side of things. And so it was an opportunity to really sit back and refresh yourself and learn.
Some people might say, why do artists sing so many rum songs? Some people may say this. There's different schools of thought. You as the artist, I want to know how you feel as your role in society, as someone who would perform songs like these. And I mean, at the same time, I've seen you on many occasions encourage people, obviously, don't drink and drive, etc., and all these things. How do you see yourself in your role in society with regards to being a role model, delivering of messages to you? How do you feel about that? Well, do you feel it's just the artist to do his work?
Well, you said it right there, society. The reason why I do rum songs, okay, I'll give you an example, right? Every year, I would produce for Carnival at least 10 songs. Yeah. And for some reason, the only ones that makes it is the rum songs. I don't know if it's because people just love to hear me sing rum songs, but it's very rare that myself will, I will release a song and it's not a rum song.
Brother, we thank you for being on the show here today.
Yes.
The best of health, strength. Have a Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Hey, thank you very much.
And stay safe.
And same to you.
Yeah, I know you're going to be back trending with us again, yeah?
Anytime, man.
Ravi B, much respect, brother.
Bodo.